Ever so often, an opportunity presents itself to just go, to get away, travel, and see the country. This was one of those trips, and we chose to celebrate and soak in every moment of it. This wasn't our typical overlanding trip. Rather, this was a true road trip, traveling the countryside to see the beauty of this wonderful place we call the United States of America. There's something exciting about leaving for a big trip. The busyness of getting everything ready, the concerns of making sure everything has been done at work so you're free to go. This was a wonderful little break from the routine and mundane of things back at home. Welcome back to Post Family Pilgrimage. This is part 3 of our trip as we traveled northeast. On this trip, we covered 4,237 miles and 21 states, counting Arkansas, in just 15 days. There was some great downtime in there as well. So come along with us, buckle up, and enjoy the ride, because it's a long one. Oh yeah, we saw 31 Cracker Barrels on this trip. Trust me, Harper was counting. Fun fact, there are 687 Cracker Barrel stores in 45 states here in the United States of America. And in case you missed it, here's where we left off in part 1 and 2. We are headed to Boston. It'll be cool.
Going to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
We are, yeah. All right.
Harvard.
Harvard Yard.
Wait.
Hey guys, it is day 2 here at the cottage, and we are absolutely loving this place. Oh, there's Harper. And so our cottage is kind of, like I said before, is nestled back in here, this beautiful marshland. So that's how we've been able to see all the deer and everything. It's low tide, so the water is super low right now. But we have seen all sorts of wildlife in here while we've been in here, and it's beautiful. And coyotes and deer and squirrels. And, yep, all the things. This little shower room right here. A lot of time on that back porch. But I love that it's nestled back here, and then it's just like a 100-yard walk to the ocean itself. It's a family-owned and operated house, so my understanding is they own this one as well, and then the owner's sister lives in that one, and they're traveling. So we have had a dirt bike kind of that keeps going up and down this and checking all that out up there. Pretty cool little hill. It's another view of the cabin or cottage. And yeah, some of these homes in here. Most of them are built on stilts, like you'll see this one is as well. Just has that underneath area. I think the later properties all had to be built up. This is one of the originals to this area. All right, so I wanted to take you on a walk, show you how close it is to the ocean itself. I think these people are in Europe, is what they were saying. So they're traveling. We'll cut through behind here. And there it is. Harper's dancing.
Water's still really low.
It is, isn't it? Yep, really low tide. All of that was underwater yesterday. What do you think, Hal?
It's pretty.
So pretty. There's our friend Christian over there.
Dad,
Yeah.
the dog's ball. It's still here.
Oh yeah.
No way. Remember that dog?
Scout.
Oh,
Yep. We'll come back for it.
Scout's ball. I found it.
Morning. Or afternoon, I guess.
Okay, I'm taking off my shoes and getting in that water.
Okay.
In a second.
Crazy. So the water was here yesterday when we were here. It is really low right now. It's the lowest I've seen it, period.
Yesterday the water still had like some sand to it, but now it's so deep. They're like
Yeah.
so far down. Whoa, that's cold.
It is cold. Pretty how you can see in all that.
You should go in it. It's like this one's actually. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna come over here and see this one.
Sally, you know the water that used to be over here is gone.
Because when we were here yesterday, all of this was underwater. Bigger rocks here. We are out on a walk, stretching out a little bit, and we're gonna head into Boston, go check it out, have some lunch, then go into Boston and do some exploring. This is made so they can lower it, raise it, so the big boats can come through. Isn't that cool? Downtown Boston. Crossed through downtown Boston. Now we're at the old school Boston by the USS Constitutional Museum. 1st and 6th. See, this is the yard, the harbor. The boats can come in right here. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Hey, Dad.
All right, this is the shipyard here. Isn't that cool? Harper, look, come here. You can see how deep the water is.
I know the red bricks that run through the city of Boston are part of Freedom Trail, and that takes you from different like exhibits.
Yeah, it's very cool. A lot of work gone into that. I didn't mean to scare you.
Scared me.
Old Ironsides. Fought in the War of 1812. That is amazing. I guess what's amazing is that George Washington named that ship. Right?
Yes.
Crazy. All right, we are at Harvard University. We had to just come by and check this out.
That is not a good dog.
The dog is not cooperating. Okay, so we are on the Harvard Square. That's cool. Dexter Gate.
They had a puppy over there.
Yeah. And this is the Harvard bookstore.
Oh.
There's Hong Kong Chinese food. New and used books. I'm a little bit excited about this. Harvard Bookstore was founded in 1932 by Mark Kramer, a native of Boston. With $300 borrowed from his parents, he opened a small shop selling used and bargain general interest books at 19 Boylston Street, now JFK Street, right here in Cambridge. This is a 2-story bookstore with a used and bargain books downstairs. If you're ever at Harvard University, check out the Harvard Bookstore. It's amazing. We just walked the entire perimeter of Harvard. How do you feel?
Smart.
Smart. Yeah. It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely more chill than you would think.
Yeah. The name Scituate is derived from an Indian word which the early settlers understood as Scituate, which means cold brook, and referred to the small stream flowing into the harbor. This they spelled in various ways. And it is not until about 1640 that the name came to be universally spelled in its present form. No one knows why the silent sea was added. Scituate, more than any other location along the shore of Cape Cod Bay, presented to the explorer a distinctive front toward the sea, which very soon after the settlement at Plymouth attracted colonists to its shores looking for fertile lands to cultivate and to find a suitable place to live and establish their homes. Between 1627 and 1628, a group from Plymouth, augmented by new arrivals from the county of Kent in England, came here and formed the first permanent settlement. They laid out their village a mile back from the coast behind one of the cliffs, established a public street which they named Kent Street, which name it still bears, and established space on the street to the various households forming the company. They were, of course, under the jurisdiction of the General Court of Plymouth, and it was not until 1636, when the population had increased, that permission was given to elect certain officers and, to some extent, carry their own affairs. Scituate, in common with other county towns, was a slow growth in population the first 2 centuries of its existence. The lack of good roads and the difficulties of transportation did not encourage people to settle here, so the greatest increase was in or near large cities. The coming of the railroad in 1871 helped to some extent, but it was not until the time of the automobile and the building of better roads that any marked increase was noted. As late as 1900, the population hardly exceeded 2,000. From then on, the increase was rapid, and in the last 10 years, a great increase in population has occurred, so that the census of 1960 gives it as between 11 and 12,000. The population as of 2018 is 18,834. Minot Ledge Lighthouse is 1 mile offshore of the town of Scituate, Massachusetts, to the southeast of Boston Harbor. The current lighthouse is the second on the site, the first having been washed away in a storm after only a few months of use. Boston's Minot Ledge Lighthouse was the original 143 code user. Long before the iPhone was the pager, and a popular code on the pager was the code 143. Typing 143 was and still is a quick speak used in text to say I love you to someone. The abbreviation represents the number of letters in each word, and for some reason, it became popular in the 1990s when pagers users used the numerical code to talk to friends. No one gave much thought to the code, and eventually the phrase 143 became widely used as an alternative to I love you, no questions asked. Fun fact, the 143 I love you code seems to have originated with this specific lighthouse. In 1893, the lighthouse had flash panels installed, as many other lighthouses had, to create a pattern of distinct flashes unique to Minot. The flash pattern was 1 flash followed by 2 seconds of darkness, 4 flashes followed by 2 seconds of darkness, and finally 3 flashes of light followed by 5 seconds of darkness. The cycle repeated after that, becoming a flash pattern of 143. Sometimes shortly thereafter, locals began to associate the flash patterns with words and ultimately nicknamed the Minot Ledge Lighthouse the I Love You Light. After weathering many storms, the lighthouse still stands off the coast and is now powered by solar energy, still flashing in its 143 pattern. It is said to be one of the most romanticized places ever. So we have walked way out here, and Harper is still going. She left her shoes, but the tide is way out here.
I'm gonna try to hermit crab.
Yeah?
No, it's just a pine cone. I'm on the whole cup.
Ha ha ha. do you think?
It's kind of cold, but it's fun when the water's halfway.
Yeah.
Not really halfway, just fun.
So we are now probably 100 yards, almost 100 yards out. Low tide. Oh, here comes the water. Okay. Let's head back. I love that you love it. Don't forget your shoes. Can't even see. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's walking right to her shoes, but when we first got there, that's where they were. So this has come all the way out here, even since we've been out here. Well, good morning. This is day 3 at the cottage, and everybody's still asleep. Hayden and Hallie got up this morning. They got up yesterday too, or at least she did, and went for a run and went to collect some seashells and see the sunrise at about 4:50 this morning. And so they went and did that. They came back. Now they're asleep. I think Susanna's stirring. I can hear her upstairs. So today we're going to go into Boston and kind of ride the trolley so that we can get off at different stops and see different things. And if I'm being completely honest, as excited as I am to see Boston, I don't want to leave this right here. It is hard to beat this right here. The marsh, the wildlife, the peace. Just being able to sit out here and read, enjoy some coffee has been unbelievable. It's a fox. Okay, so we are on day 6, downtown Boston, waiting on the trolley. You excited, Harper?
Porsche.
That is a sweet Porsche.
Can I tell them what just happened?
What happened?
We missed our bus.
We missed our bus because Daddy was trying to pay for the parking garage. Yeah, it's all right. We'll get it. Okay, so we just really jogged 38 minutes, 2 miles to get here in time so that we were here on time. And now we're hot. It's stuffy.
Now, my name is Thompson Maxwell, and I've traveled here nearly 60 miles from my farm all the way up north in Amherst, New Hampshire. Now, I'm sure there are some of you who might be wondering, why would I dare brave such an unpleasant trek during this ghastly winter? Well, to put it plainly, it's my job. You see, my occupation as a teamer requires me to haul goods in a wagon to and from Boston.
Cargoes, so that we have time to pay the duty or the tax that is owed upon them. Now, tomorrow marks the 20th day after the arrival of that ship to Dartmouth, making this assembled body of the people that much more important.
There's the Eleanor.
Huzzah!
Excellent work, my dears.
Good job, guys. Good job, Harper.
Let's go quietly back into town. Don't go to the tavern tonight. We'll all have to work tomorrow, so. The rest are
Okay, so we saw the
Boston Tea Party.
Boston Tea Party, and that was pretty epic. There's Harper up there. And so now we are on the tour bus touring downtown Boston. Hey, good morning, gang. This is our last day here, so we are packing things up. Susanna has cooked some bacon, some eggs, and we're boiling eggs because we didn't want anything left over here. So Harper's eating. We are finalizing all the packing and gonna enjoy some breakfast. There's me. And one last time to chill out on the back porch before we take off. Okay, gang, so doing one more quick walk around. This is the shower room, the outside shower room. Check that out. Close this back. There we go. So we are packing up. We are heading out here in just a bit. Love this place. Do not want to leave. It has been wonderful. Took the neighbors a chicken pot pie a moment ago. Hopefully they enjoy that. Packing up the groceries. Show you, this was Hayden's room in here. This was a bunk bed. Little study area right there. I'll walk you back upstairs. Show you a couple of things that maybe you didn't before. This was the kids' bedroom, the girls, I should say. And look at the seaside view right through there. Absolutely beautiful. There's a picture of the other houses. Super quiet. Everybody was... We never heard anybody. We see cars, but never heard anybody. Another view of the marsh. Bathroom here. Another beautiful view right there. And one last view right out there. This is what they would consider probably the master with a queen. The three smaller beds with full or with twins. Small bath here. 2 bathrooms. The downstairs has the shower. I'll show you that real quick too. Don't think I did. Did have laundry, washer and dryer. That was a huge plus for us. And then here's your bathroom with your shower. Saw this picture, so I replicated it with the drone. All right, y'all, so one big question for me with this trip, and that's been this. I know that the bells are popular here. This is the Captain's Bell. But I haven't been able to quite figure out why so many of the houses have bells on them. I know that it was a big Paul Revere thing, that Paul Revere later made bells. He was a blacksmith. He made all kinds of stuff. But I'm just curious, if you have an answer, let us know. Okay, I'm videoing, so real quick, got to get a picture of this sweet girl. Look at her. Look at her in that hat and that bell. Oh. Hey, Harper, look at me. Say, "Arr, Captain."
Our captain.
Okay, we are packed up. We are loaded up. We are sitting in the driveway of this beautiful house and marsh, and I'm just gonna be honest, pretty sad.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Susanna?
I'm not feeling a desire to go to New York City.
All right. No desire.
Agreed. It's so
Susanna and I've been there 3 times. I think she's been there twice. Boston's kind of got my heart, but the kids have never been, so we're gonna take them.
I'm excited.
I'm excited though.
I don't want to.
Like I'm sad.
I'm excited to see Times Square and the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Hallie, you're trying to act like you're as sad as we are. You're ready for New York City.
I'm sad. Like, I'm gonna miss this place, but I'm just...
Yeah. I'm the same. Like I'm sad because this place is so awesome.
I'm excited to go shopping.
And like we have the beach and everything, but I'm ready to be in New York City.
Yeah.
Going shopping.
So we're gonna go on the way. We're gonna stop at Plymouth Rock. We're gonna stop at Providence, Rhode Island. We're gonna see some of the sights. So we are gonna head now to all those places and then New York City.
Stay tuned to the next episode when we take you along with us to Plymouth Rock and then on to New York City, to Times Square, to see the subway, the 9/11 memorial, to eat some pizza, visit Little Italy, and so much more that is New York City. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Do us a huge favor and hit that like button and that subscribe button. Also, we are on Patreon. If you want to help support our channel financially and get content before it hits YouTube, that's a great way to do that. Until next time, where's your pilgrimage taking you?
AI or something?
It's crazy, isn't it?